Hey everyone, so welcome back to the video series, and today we're going to discuss a crucial topic for any home buyer: how to properly craft an offer on a home. And let me tell you, it's not about just looking at the price and then offering an amount below that feels good. Putting together a well-crafted offer is kind of like playing a game of chess. You need to think several moves ahead. You've got to understand the market conditions, the seller's motivations, if you can figure those out, and how to present your offer in the best possible light. Okay, so let's start with the basics. First, you need to understand your leverage and whether you have any. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Somewhere in between. How long has the home been on the market? For example, if the house just hit the market 48 hours ago, you're not going to have much success with a lowball offer, at least not yet. And once you identify the market dynamics, buyer market versus seller market, you can start to identify the seller's possible motivation level as best you can. A few things to think about. How long has the house been on the market? How much interest has it had? We can figure this out by looking through the showing data, but if the listing agent will share, why do they want to sell right now? Understanding the psychology and possible emotional state of the other side of the deal is vitally important. Then, lastly, you'll want to do a deep dive into the data. You need to figure out what similar homes are selling for, determine your best estimate of the fair market value. Aggregating all of this information together will start to paint a picture of what would make a reasonable offer. Now you can start building out your offer terms. And these terms and the way they are presented can really make or break your chances of success. What do you, as the buyer, have that might be attractive other than the price, using what you now know about the seller? Are you flexible with the closing date? Could you offer them some sort of a rent back, which gives them some flexibility? Can you do a larger due diligence deposit to help overcome objections to a lower price? What's your financing? All of these factors can significantly improve how your offer is perceived by the seller. Now, I mentioned financing. This is a big one. Understanding how a seller might perceive your financing is vital. Some financing will come across as riskier for obvious reasons. If you're pursuing a low money down mortgage, sellers might be concerned about what happens if it doesn't appraise. Not to mention there might not be much wiggle room if the bank discovers something in your finances they didn't know about when they prepared your pre-approval. Versus someone who's doing a clean and cookie cutter 20% down mortgage that's already been underwritten and ready to close in 2 to 3 weeks. One thing that we've learned over the years, having done a few hundred of these transactions, is that emotion really drives the bus. And when in doubt, what are the people on the other side of the deal likely feeling? And people choose what they're going to do emotionally, and then they find a way to justify that decision logically. So if you can make your offer feel secure to a seller who really values security, then maybe that means you're able to get 1 or 2 things put into that offer that are most important to you. So here's a quick recap. Know the market, understand the seller's needs, be strategic with your terms and contingencies, and if you're working with one, rely on an agent's experience and insights. Crafting the right offer is both a little bit science and a little bit art. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you found this information useful. And in our next video, we're going to dive deeper into the financing options that are out there. What are buyers who are new to real estate using? What are buyers on their 3rd and 4th home using? And also, as we alluded to earlier in this video, how these financing sources might be perceived by the seller of the home you pursue. So if you want to contact us, just click the link in the description below, sign up for a discovery session to learn more, and happy house hunting. We'll see you next time.